At center, Isaiah Hartenstein. Forward, Chet Holmgren. At forward, Jalen Williams. At guard, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. At guard, NP. The head coach of the visiting team, Mark Daigneault. This is your starting five. At forward, 6'7", number 55, Duncan Robinson. The man in the middle, 6'9", number 20, Day'Ron Sharpe. At guard, 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. Forward, 6'8", number 2, Cam Johnson. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. The head coach of your team, your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with MP. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Russell. Johnson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Sharpe, and it's Thomas in at the 2 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And Davis gets it to go.
From
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Here's Russell. Robinson misses. To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Passes to Sharpe. Johnson outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Thomas. Over MP. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Thunder, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Here's Thomas, and that one's on target from the wing.
Oh, Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
High post, Davis. Over Thomas. Here's Holmgren, and the layup's good off the glass. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And the 3 ball is good.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. It took them too many shots to get their point.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, here is Russell. Last time, 14 points for him. Johnson outside. From down low. Thunder with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Russell. Nails the 16-footer.
When you talk about crafty players, you're talking about players like D'Angelo Russell who can find his spot.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Thomas, following the score by Oklahoma City. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
That free throw good from Thomas. Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now the pass to Johnson. The dish to Robinson. Over Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Johnson. And Holmgren pulls it down. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And here's Russell, following the three-pointer by MP.
You love to see D'Lo go on attack, and that puts pressure on the defense.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Down low, and stolen by Sharp. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it again. Russell, no luck. The Thunder leading by 14. The three from MP. The rebound by Sharp. Nets shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Robinson. Good D by Williams.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Assist.
MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Timeout called the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Barnes comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Melton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Williams passes to Melton. The Thunder pull it in. To the inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Claxton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Snatched up.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
The Thunder leading by 18. The three from MP. Trains the three-pointer. Davis has got 15.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second.
Here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Watford. Now Williams. Can they get it? Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Davis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Oklahoma City.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One time from the line.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Now here's Johnson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Watford. Good D by Barnes. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Sinks the triple.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Third.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Robinson comes in for Williams. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Melton. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Johnson. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Charles Massey, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mitchell. And MP subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now, here is Russell. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Robinson in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Got that one up quick. Davis has got 24 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Here's Thomas. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Thomas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Claxton, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The offensive rebound. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his third basket of the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Here is Davis following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's blocked. They retain possession.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Russell against Davis. Pass to Thomas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton.
Taking a look at some stats for Johnson. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's right around 17 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for the Nets. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Harrison Barnes.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
The three from Davis. And the Thunder, another 3.
And wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from three-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Thomas dishes to Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Williams. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And the slam by Williams.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Russell feeling it out a bit. Johnson kicks to Russell. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Russell against MP. Passes it to Thomas. Back to Russell. And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that. Highly skilled with good instincts, Russell has top-level tools, always has.
Johnson, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. Richard, who do you think is the most impactful player right now in the NBA?
I stand by this. As long as LeBron James is wearing an NBA uniform, he is first, second, and third. The ratings say that. The money says that. As long as he is playing, he will be the most impactful player in the NBA.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Russell passes to Sharp. Kicks it to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And that one is off. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Wasted no time on that one. Davis has got 36.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Russell dishes to Johnson. That one doesn't go. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis, the pass to Holmgren. Releases. Again, the Thunder score.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Thomas. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. Here he goes. Shot to stop the run. Oh, that's blocked. And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And it's Russell missing. Oklahoma City dictating the flow. To the paint. Johnson with the block.
Good anticipation from Johnson. Saw the shot coming and got a hand on it.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So for the Nets, Trendon Watford's checked in for Johnson. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Thunder, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And both free throws good for MP.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Melton. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A nice shot by MP.
Assisted by.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. Johnson up top.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Williams. The 3 from MP. The second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
The pass to Melton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Johnson. Still without a basket. Pass to Davis. And he makes that one. 44 points for Davis.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
One-on-one fast break. Again, Oklahoma City.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
23 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Watford. To stop the drought. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's denied. And they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Melton. Here's Sharp. Got it off in time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's cashed in 9 times from beyond the arc this game. Who knows how many threes he'll wind up with. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Davis, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And Johnson drops them both.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special. The drive by Russell. Sharp finds Robinson. The Nets working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Thomas with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Now Russell. He's got 16. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Inside, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. From the baseline. Robinson misses.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Connects again from distance.
3.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Russell with it. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. He can't get that one. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now, here's Thomas. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. The Thunder have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter, and that one drops.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Russell against Williams. To halt the run, Williams with the block.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Bucket is good. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 16. Offensive rebound, and it's blocked.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Scooped up. Hartenstein. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Passes it to Sharp. Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go. Holmgren heading to the hoop. And the shot is good. Holmgren's got 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here is Russell. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside for Thomas. And the drought. And the Nets miss again.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down. He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Here's Russell, following the score by Oklahoma City. Johnson right side. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turn.
lineup substitution here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Duncan Robinson comes in for Williams. Thomas checked in for Milton. And it's Russell in for Johnson. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Russell. The Thunder pull it in.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Outside for Davis. And again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. MP against Russell. Puts it up. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas against Mitchell. Thomas passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. MP with it. Picked up by Claxton. Here's Bassey. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in, and it's Wilson in for Robinson. MP from deep three-point land. Here's Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
He's off on the second. And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Pass to Clowney. Nets passing it around. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Davis. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Martin. No good, unable to end this run. Thunder have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Clowney. From past the arc. Rebound by Mitchell. Oklahoma City's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. And that one, good.
Williams.
That's now 8 points for Williams.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Russell. Wilson against Wiggins. Wilson kicks to Johnson. 5 to shoot. High post try. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Massey's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Another bucket. Wow.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
And guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
The Thunder shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Williams trying to break free. Rebounded by the Nets. Now here is Martin. The pass to Russell. With the drive. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wilson against MP. Williams, that's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A different look for Oklahoma City. Barnes, he's... So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Johnson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Davis is checked in. Mitchell passes to Caruso. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Free throw drops for Melton. Melton hits them both. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Davis. Lets it go from deep, and that falls.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you can go home feeling good.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for